The following program is a paid advertisement. The statements made do not necessarily reflect the opinion of KFTY Broadcasting Incorporated.
The following is a paid commercial presentation for the AbFlex. Does your stomach look like this? In just a few minutes a day, it could look like this. If you start using this. It's the revolutionary new AbFlex, and it's so easy to use, so affordable, and so incredibly effective, it makes all these painful exercises and all this high-priced equipment totally obsolete. So join special guest television star Jenny Lee Harrison, inventor Martin Vanderhoven, and martial arts legend Tiger Yang, and discover the fast way to a firm stomach, a slim waistline, and a healthy back on this special edition of Fitness Challenge. And now, here's the host of Fitness Challenge, Van Allen.
Thank you. What a great audience. Thank you very much and welcome, everybody. Well, we've got a great show for you today because we're going to be taking on a fitness challenge that so many of us are facing. Well, we're talking tummies, gang. How do we firm them up and slim them down? Sometimes it seems hopeless, right? But today, we're going to hear about a new machine called the AbFlex. Well, they say it can flatten our stomachs in just a few minutes a day. Plus, the inventor of the AbFlex, and by the way, this is him right here. All right, calm down, ladies. He's going to issue a challenge to everyone here in our studio audience and everyone watching at home. He's got a check for $100,000 that may have your name on it. But joining us first is a wonderful actress. Well, you've seen her on Three's Company, you've seen her on Dallas. Everybody, please welcome Jenny Lee Harrison. All right, Jenny Lee, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Very nice to be here.
And Jenny Lee, we know you, of course, as an outstanding actress, but you're also quite an athlete. Now, you're a rodeo champion, and I've seen you on the cover of a fitness magazine.
Oh, I love to stay in shape. But you know one thing? I hate going to the gym. Who has the time today?
Yeah, who has the time?
And that's why I love the AbFlex. You know, today, I look better than I ever have, and I work out less, and I eat more. All because of the AbFlex.
Well, you look great.
Thanks very much. And you know what? I don't have to do an exercise that I despise, which is sit-ups. Oh. Don't you guys hate doing sit-ups? There's no reason to have to do another one.
Wow, that's great.
Now that there's an easier, more effective way to flatten our stomach, thanks to AbFlex. The AbFlex, it targets your abs much better than sit-ups do. And it doesn't strain your back when you do it like sit-ups do.
Sure. Oh, yeah, it's painful.
You don't have to get on the floor to use it.
You don't even have to get on the floor?
No, because let me show you. This is how the AbFlex works. I'm going to take this chair here. I'm going to put my hands right into these handles, put this pad right here on your belly button. Sit down. You pull it in. You do like a crunch. Hold it for just a few beats and slowly release it.
Well, look at that. Yeah, that is really easy.
That's it.
It's so
called
easy.
the AbFlex Crunch. You can do it right at home, sitting in a chair like I am. You can do it on the floor, whichever you prefer, and anyone can do this. Whether you've never worked out a day in your life or whether you're a major fitness buff, because the AbFlex adjusts to your strength level. There's 18 different settings on it, and you can go either from 5 to 125 pounds of resistance.
So a whole range so anybody can do it.
And here's the best thing about AbFlex. It targets the abs much better than sit-ups do. And you only have to use it 3 minutes a day.
3 minutes? Well, wait a second. Uh-oh. Hey, there goes my old excuse about not having enough time to exercise.
No excuses. It's called the 3 minutes flat AbFlex workout. It's over before you know it. And you'll get a flat stomach even before you know it. You know, I used to have this pooch right here.
Yeah.
How many of you?
Oh, yeah.
No matter how much I worked out, or no matter how much I starved myself or dieted, I never could get rid of that. And after I started the AbFlex system, it went away within like 2 weeks.
Incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
It's the best. And let's look at the results that some of these people got after just a few weeks on the AbFlex system.
Wow.
Isn't that incredible?
Wow, look at that. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You guys, look at the difference.
And it can work for anybody. Just 3 minutes a day, and you can flatten that tummy right
That
up.
sounds great.
You don't even know you're doing it. You don't even know you're doing your exercise. And you're doing it the whole time, and pretty soon, your stomach's like a brick. You've lost all that weight.
The fact that I now have a flat stomach, something I never had before, is just, it's great.
After using the AbFlex, there's no way I'll return to doing crunch machines and incline sit-ups. And they didn't isolate my abs the way the AbFlex program does.
I do know that with the AbFlex system, in 2 weeks, I've seen a difference. That's great.
I saw more results in a week than I did with a month worth of sit-ups.
After using the AbFlex for 30 days, I lost 2 inches off my waist, and I lost 13 pounds. So I went from a size 36 slacks back to a 34. Perfect.
How does the AbFlex produce results so quickly?
Well, why don't we ask the inventor himself?
What a great idea. All right, well, let's bring him out here. He's a former triathlete and a research scientist. Please welcome Martin Vanderhoven and the AbFlex crew. All right. Welcome, Martin. Welcome to the show. Now, Martin, I know that the AbFlex seems to really zero in on those abs, but I've always heard they're the hardest muscle to target.
Well, you know, they really are, because we have so many different abdominal groups. You have your uppers, you have your lowers, you have your left side, your right side, but even more difficult, they don't flex the same way as your other muscles do. Here's an example. What joint do you think I'm moving here?
The elbow.
That's right. And Jenny, what muscle?
The bicep.
That's right. So this is what we call a jointed muscle, because when this joint moves, this flexes.
Okay.
What about a sit-up? Now, think about this here. Now, what joint am I moving here?
The hip joint.
That's right, Jenny. And what muscle?
Well, that's easy. The abs, right? That's why you do sit-ups.
That's wrong.
Wrong?
You're really working the hip joint, and you're working the hip flexor muscles. The abdominals are a non-jointed muscle. Let me repeat that. Abdominals are a non-jointed muscle. They're not attached to joints. And the only way to work out a non-jointed muscle is by direct resistance, like the AbFlex right here.
Okay.
You know, most people have never even felt their abs until they started using the AbFlex.
Is that right?
Sure.
So all these exercises that we do to try to flatten our stomachs, well, they're really not that effective.
That's right.
Here's a sit-up, and we're doing the same thing. We're moving the hip joints, but the abs are non-jointed muscles, so you're not getting that full ab workout. You're not getting much of an ab workout at all.
Worst of all, 90% of the stress goes directly into your lower back.
Oh, yeah, they're painful to do.
Doctors will tell you sit-ups, they do more harm than good. But here's an exercise that I used to do before I knew better, the leg lift. Again, the leg lifts will put tons of pressure on your lower back. It's not good for it at all. And Dr. Lawrence Lamb said in his nationally syndicated column that leg lifts don't involve any significant muscle group of the abdomen.
None of them at all?
No.
Gosh.
Well, you know, this is a little better than a sit-up. It's an abdominal crunch. You're really working just this upper abdominal right here. You're not putting much pressure into the lower abs, side abs, or the right side abs.
And for us women who are trying to get rid of that pooch down here, and for you guys trying to get rid of the love handles, forget it.
No.
This exercise is useless. But now here, this is the answer. This is the AbFlex crunch. Now, when you put the AbFlex on there, it suddenly isolates all these muscles. It will incorporate the upper ab, the lower ab, and the side abdominal muscles all in one simple exercise.
So this exercise really turns the crunch into the super crunch.
Exactly. And a scientific study proved it. Using an electromyograph, a device which measures muscle activity, they first tested an ordinary crunch. Then they tested the AbFlex crunch. Look what happened. The AbFlex targeted the abdominal muscles so much better, the scores literally went off the chart.
Wow. So what that means is that the AbFlex is actually going to flatten my stomach faster, right?
Much faster. I spent 45 minutes and over 500 sit-ups doing my ab workout, and this is what I look like.
Hey, you know, that's not so bad, Martin.
But you know, after just a few weeks of using the AbFlex for only 3 minutes a day, this is what happened.
Now, hey, there's that washboard look all us guys would love to have.
Well, you can have it. Look at this woman. If you'd like to go down a few sizes, the AbFlex system is the fast way to lose those inches.
Having children just really wreaks havoc on your body, especially your stomach muscles. The AbFlex really firmed up my lower abs, and that's right where I needed it. Well, I think in about 21 days, I've lost about 2 inches.
After 30 days, I lost a full 6 inches. Then I was starting to put on a lot of my clothes that had been sitting way back in the closet, and they were fitting. It was so wonderful.
4.5 inches I lost. I was 39.5, went down to 35. Boom, just like that.
With the AbFlex, I have lost 5 to 6 inches within 30 days. And I have seen the results, and so has everybody else. It works great.
Well, I have to admit, I mean, the AbFlex really does seem to do an incredible job of firming up the abs.
And just as important as what the AbFlex can do for your stomach is what it can do for your lower back. I want to show you something.
Okay.
Here, hold this.
Whoa.
How much do you think that watermelon weighs?
I don't know, 9 or 10 pounds.
Do you know that whatever you carry in front of you puts 7 times the amount of stress on your back? You carrying 10 pounds here is putting 70 pounds of pressure, of stress on your back.
Wow.
8 out of 10 adults have back problems. It costs America $54 billion a year to take care of their back. And the #1 cause of lower back pain is poor abdominal muscle. The AbFlex strengthens your abdominals so it can relieve lower back pain. Plus, the AbFlex puts no stress on your lower back.
That's what's great about the AbFlex. There's so many machines out there that can hurt you and really put stress on the back.
In fact, the AbFlex is so back safe, I know orthopedic surgeons who prescribe it to their patients.
The AbFlex, while it strengthens your abdominal muscles, does not put excessive strain on the lower back muscles. That's a big problem with sit-ups and crunches. So it really isolates the abdominal muscles very well, and that's why it has the edge over every other product.
I'd worn a brace for almost a year and a half because my back was in constant pain. And after using that for about 6 weeks, I stopped using the brace, and my back started getting better. As my stomach tightened up, I also lost a few inches on my stomach.
I felt with the AbFlex, after I tried it for the first week, I found that my back didn't hurt. Crunches I've done in the past, 2 days later, I can't even hardly stand up straight.
This AbFlex apparatus has, in one step, eliminated all those other opportunities for injury, and thus is the safe, quickest, most efficient piece of equipment I've ever seen.
Stay tuned, folks. Coming up on Fitness Challenge, Martin is going to tell you how you could end up with $100,000 of his money. Plus, you'll see an amazing display of abdominal strength. But first, here's your chance to order the AbFlex and firm up your abs in just 3 minutes a day.
Isn't it amazing what we'll put ourselves through to try to flatten our stomachs? Well, finally, there's a better way. Introducing the revolutionary new AbFlex, the first home exercise machine that works the upper, lower, and side abdominals with one simple exercise. Thanks to its patented direct resistance design, the AbFlex zeroes in on those hard-to-target abdominal muscles, so it can give you a firm, flat stomach and a slim, sexy waistline in just 3 minutes a day. The AbFlex assembles in just seconds and has 18 different resistance settings, as little as 5 pounds for beginners or as much as 125 pounds for experts. The AbFlex puts no stress on your lower back, and it's so effective you can see dramatic results in just a few short weeks.
Within, I would say, the 3rd or 4th day that I started using it, I started noticing tightness, firmness, and my pants were started loosening up a little bit. I kept continuing using it. Before I know it, I was back to 5'6" from a 9'10". Yeah, it was very dramatic.
When you order your AbFlex, you'll also receive this 1-hour-long lifestyle fitness video. It's 3 fantastic videos in one. It's an instructional tape that demonstrates your 3 minutes flat AbFlex workout. It's a 20-minute aerobics tape. It's even a video house call from a leading back specialist. Plus, if you order now, you'll also receive the 250-page AbFlex nutritional guide, which lists over 2,000 low-fat foods and gives you more than 90 delicious healthy recipes. Why spend hundreds, even thousands of dollars for another ab machine when you can have the amazing new AbFlex along with the video and nutritional guide for only 3 easy payments of $19.95? And you get the AbFlex guarantee. If you don't lose 3 to 6 inches and 10 pounds within 30 days, simply return the AbFlex for a full refund of your purchase price. The AbFlex. It's the fast way to a flat stomach, a shapely waistline, and a healthy back. So call now.
Have your credit card ready and call the number on your screen to order your AbFlex system right now. Or send a check or money order for the full amount, including shipping, handling, and applicable tax. Only the patented AbFlex provides direct resistance for a flat, slim stomach in only 3 minutes a day. And the AbFlex guarantee makes it risk-free. Lose 3 to 6 inches and 10 pounds within 30 days, or return the AbFlex system for a full refund of your purchase price. Now, it's easy to have the abs you've always dreamed of. Call now.
All right, welcome back. I'm with Jenny Lee Harrison and Martin Vanderhoven, the inventor of the AbFlex, the home exercise machine that can flatten your stomach in just 3 minutes a day. All right, now we've already seen how the AbFlex is more effective than exercises like sit-ups or leg raises or crunches, but how does the AbFlex compare to other machines?
Well, I used to go to the health clubs, and I would use a big machine like this to work my upper abs. Then I'd find another big machine to work my side abs, but I never found a machine that could target the lower abs until I discovered the AbFlex. You can really feel this working when you place it over your belly button and pull it in, you can feel it working the upper abs, the middle, and even this lower section, which we women really need, especially if you've had a baby.
Oh, sure.
The AbFlex has even helped me firm up my arms. See, as I'm using it?
Yeah.
I don't bother going to the health club anymore. The AbFlex is so much more convenient. You can use it right at home, sitting in a chair while watching TV. You don't even have to change into workout clothes. I love this.
Okay. But, you know, this is a popular machine that you might have seen on TV. Now, how does this compare to the AbFlex?
Well, you know, Van and Jenny, this is a good machine, but it doesn't have direct resistance. And what we've said is without direct resistance for the abs, you can't work all the muscles simultaneously in one exercise. Also, this sit-up motion puts stress on your lower back. The AbFlex puts no stress on your lower back.
Plus, this machine, it takes longer to use, it takes up a lot more space, and it costs 3 times the amount that the AbFlex does.
Okay, but now this is more in the AbFlex's price range. Now, I've seen this piece of ab equipment advertised on TV. Now, what exactly does this do?
That's a good question. In a recent issue of a leading fitness magazine, they reviewed this piece of equipment and said it does not enhance the benefit of an abdominal crunch. But the AbFlex sure does. Here, Van, give it a try.
Well, sure.
Martin?
Let me get over here.
Okay.
Van, come on down over here.
Okay.
And you're going to have an incredible ab workout. Put it right on your belly button.
All right.
You're going to pull it down and do a crunch. Do that crunch. There you go.
Wow.
Hold it and bring it back.
You know,
There
I
you
can
go.
really feel it working the upper and lower abs.
You're going to feel it simultaneously in the sides with your arms
Yeah,
there.
I feel it on the
and
sides, too.
Right on the lower ab.
Boy, wait till you try this, gang. This really does turn a crunch into a super crunch.
See, you can feel the AbFlex working right away. In fact, we went to a local mall and asked people to try the AbFlex for the very first time. Here's what happened. Pull this down towards your stomach, lift up, hold for a 2 count, and then release it. Go back slowly. How does that feel compared to a regular sit-up?
I can feel it a lot.
A lot.
Feels good. Because it centers on the stomach muscles where it counts the most.
I have a back problem, so I really can't do sit-ups, so this is great.
And this puts absolutely no strain on your back?
No strain at all.
And what if I told you only had to do it 3 minutes? 5 times a week?
I love it, because I have a little baby and I can't take the time out.
Oh, I feel the tension in the stomach. It feels good.
I use the gym machines. They don't work at all compared to this. This works really good.
30 minutes? Oh, 3 minutes? Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. I feel it right there. 3 count, right?
Sure.
Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I like that one. You can feel it. It feels great.
3 minutes a day? Yeah, that's really good.
I can tell that would firm it up. And in the shorter time, it's a benefit, definitely.
I feel it's working, but it doesn't kill me. I like this. I do this every day. I feel it in my stomach right here. How's it feel? It feels like it's working.
It's like, pressure pulling your muscles, yeah. Oh, that's great. That's a great thing.
I'm going to take this one. My hands are stuck to this now.
So am I going to get to keep this one?
I like it a lot. I'm going to have to buy me one of these.
Now, a minute ago, we saw why the AbFlex is so much better than other ab equipment, but let's take a look at a machine that can give the AbFlex a run for its money.
And guess who invented it?
This is my RealFlex machine. We introduced it about 5 years ago. And it was the first ab machine, as you can see, to have direct resistance.
The RealFlex is a great health club machine, but it's too big for home use, and it costs $6,000.
$6,000.
So Martin decided to make a smaller version of this that everyone could afford.
So we spent 5 years and over $1 million in creating the home version of the RealFlex machine. And what we ended up with is the AbFlex.
Ah, okay. But tell me, does this work as well as this?
It works even better.
Better than a $6,000 machine?
I'm convinced the AbFlex works the abs better than any machine that's ever existed.
And he's not just saying that, folks. He's willing to put his money where his mouth is.
Oh, guys, I've got this check, $100,000, and anybody out there could have it.
Wow, hey, I'll take that.
Well, you can have it. Anyone can have it. All you have to do is be the first person to prove that there's another machine that works all the major abdominal muscles at the same time and does it better than the AbFlex.
And I'll put your name right here, and you'll be $100,000 richer.
He really believes in this machine.
He sure does.
I know it's the best. It's worked on me, and I've seen it work on so many other people.
I saw results in the first 5 to 7 days. I could see visual results of the AbFlex program. I lost about an inch to inch and a half in the waist, and I also lost 5 pounds. So it just doesn't make sense to buy a different ab machine other than the AbFlex.
I definitely have a lot more confidence now due to using the AbFlex machine. I'm not afraid to wear half tops anymore. I don't need to feel I need to cover up my stomach anymore because it's a lot more defined and all my friends are noticing it. It's great.
7 months ago, I had a baby, and while I was pregnant, I went up to 150 pounds. My stomach was out to here. Since using the AbFlex, I actually have my waist back to what it was before. I saw more results in a week than I did with a month worth of sit-ups.
Now, what's going on here? Hey, Jenny Lee has a dozen people up from our audience doing all kinds of crazy exercises. What are you up to?
Van, a leading fitness magazine said that these are the 12 exercises that you should be doing to get yourself a complete ab workout.
12 exercises? You mean I'm supposed to do all these exercises if I want to flatten my stomach?
Well, you have a choice. You can either spend an hour doing all these exercises, or you can spend 3 minutes doing the exercise with the AbFlex.
You know, that's a pretty easy choice. I think I'll use the AbFlex.
Well, the AbFlex is the smart choice. Remember, it puts no stress on your lower back, so it won't hurt you like some of these other exercises will or those machines can. It's a safe, effective way to firm those abs and flatten those tummies.
It's amazing that in our world now of high technology, where everything is usually more expensive and bigger, that you have a simple consumer product like AbFlex, which works your abdominal muscles more efficiently. It's a safer product and a lot less expensive.
The AbFlex takes a lot less time and gets a lot more accomplished than sit-ups. I like the AbFlex a lot. It has really done what I wanted to do to reduce the size of my waist.
I've tried sit-ups in the pool, I've tried sit-ups under the bed, you name it, I've done it. And I just couldn't seem to get any kind of results out of it. After picking the AbFlex up, within the first couple of seconds, I noticed that I was feeling something here. You could feel the muscles tightening up. It was fabulous.
I'm excited about it. What more can I tell you? I mean, this thing is really working. I'm proud of this.
Stay tuned. When we come back, you'll meet legendary Taekwondo champion Tiger Yang. And you'll find out just how strong your abs can become if you use the AbFlex.
Isn't it amazing what we'll put ourselves through to try to flatten our stomachs? Well, finally, there's a better way. Introducing the revolutionary new AbFlex, the first home exercise machine that works the upper, lower, and side abdominals with one simple exercise. Thanks to its patented direct resistance design, the AbFlex zeroes in on those hard-to-target abdominal muscles, so it can give you a firm, flat stomach and a slim, sexy waistline in just 3 minutes a day. The AbFlex assembles in just seconds and has 18 different resistance settings, as little as 5 pounds for beginners or as much as 125 pounds for experts. The AbFlex puts no stress on your lower back, and it's so effective you can see dramatic results in just a few short weeks.
After using the AbFlex for 30 days, I lost 2 inches off my waist, and I lost 13 pounds. So I went from a size 36 slacks back to a 34. Perfect.
Oh, the AbFlex is a great investment. Money-wise, I would much rather buy this AbFlex than any other machine that anybody could show me.
I'm wearing a size 4, and I've never felt better, and I've never been in as good a shape as I am today. And I thank AbFlex for it.
When you order your AbFlex, you'll also receive this 1-hour-long lifestyle fitness video. It's 3 fantastic videos in one. It's an instructional tape that demonstrates your 3 minutes flat AbFlex workout. It's a 20-minute aerobics tape. It's even a video house call from a leading back specialist. Plus, if you order now, you'll also receive the 250-page AbFlex nutritional guide, which lists over 2,000 low-fat foods and gives you more than 90 delicious healthy recipes. Why spend hundreds, even thousands of dollars for another ab machine when you can have the amazing new AbFlex along with the video and nutritional guide for only 3 easy payments of $19.95. And you get the AbFlex guarantee. If you don't lose 3 to 6 inches and 10 pounds within 30 days, simply return the AbFlex for a full refund of your purchase price. The AbFlex. It's the fast way to a flat stomach, a shapely waistline, and a healthy back. So call now.
Have your credit card ready and call the number on your screen to order your AbFlex system right now. Or send a check or money order for the full amount, including shipping, handling, and applicable tax. Only the patented AbFlex provides direct resistance for a flat, slim stomach in only 3 minutes a day. And the AbFlex guarantee makes it risk-free. Lose 3 to 6 inches and 10 pounds within 30 days or return the AbFlex system for a full refund of your purchase price. Now, it's easy to have the abs you've always dreamed of. Call now.
All right, we're back, and we're talking about the AbFlex, the machine that makes it easy to flatten our stomachs and firm up our abs. And speaking of firm abs, here's a man who really needs them. Please welcome Grandmaster Tiger Yang. Tiger's a 3-time heavyweight Taekwondo champion and a 10th degree black belt. In fact, he's appeared in over 30 Kung Fu movies. He's even been the martial arts instructor for the CIA. Tiger, you've used the AbFlex. Well, what do you think?
I think Martin found the secret. AbFlex is the best way to get a strong stomach.
That's coming from a man who knows about abdominal muscles, folks. In fact, he's about to show us just how strong his are. Tiger's assistants are going to attempt to break 3 cinder blocks over his stomach. All right. Are you ready, Tiger?
I'm ready.
Okay, here goes.
Oh, wait a second. I've got an idea. Why doesn't Martin do this?
Martin? Why Martin?
Martin's been using the AbFlex longer than anybody, so his abs should be just as strong as Tiger's.
Okay, I'll do it.
But anyway, Martin, I'm not guaranteeing you.
AbFlex will guarantee it.
Okay, let's try.
Now, folks, don't try this at home.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Are you ready, Martin? Incredible, I can't believe it.
Wow, what an amazing display of abdominal strength.
Are you okay?
Wow. You're okay, right?
I'm fine.
Very good, very good. I couldn't believe
Let's take a look at that one more time in slow motion. Whoa, that is incredible. Now you've really convinced me. The AbFlex definitely works.
And it can work for anyone. Think about how great you're going to feel when you start using the AbFlex and you start losing those inches. Think about how great you're going to feel when you look terrific in your jeans again. Anybody can have a great body. The AbFlex makes it easy.
And I guarantee results. If you don't lose 3 to 6 inches and 10 pounds within 30 days, you can return the AbFlex for a full refund.
It only takes 3 minutes a day to flatten your tummy. So what are you waiting for? Order your AbFlex now.
We can all spare 3 minutes to get rid of our spare tires, and we can all afford the AbFlex too. It can flatten our stomachs, it can slim our waistlines, it's good for our backs. Hey, this is a great machine. Hey everybody, come on down and try the AbFlex. All right.
Position here. Go ahead. Arms up there. Belly button.
The preceding was a paid commercial presentation for the AbFlex, brought to you by Kent & Spiegel Direct.
Under cover of darkness, your Ford dealer is making final preparations for the 95 sales drive. A special shipment of America's #1 selling small car, Ford Escort, has arrived with 7.9 financing plus $750 cash back. Choose any Escort loaded with features, and you'll get 7.9 financing plus $750 cash back you could use toward your down payment. The 95 sales drive is bringing you savings with 7.9 financing plus $750 cash back on all Escorts. This offer ends August 14th, so see your local Ford dealer now.
Mark your calendar for this special event. Main Street Theater in Sebastopol announces the second session of the Summer Acting Conservatory for Children. The session is July 31st through August 31st. For times and enrollment information, call 823-0177. Mark Your Calendar is a public service of KFTY.
Spend a day with your friends and family, listening to fine jazz music under the oaks at Fieldstone Winery in Healdsburg. It's the 8th annual Alexander Valley Jazz Festival, featuring live music from Bob Lucas and Friends, Neil Silverman stepping out, and other terrific groups. So mark your calendar for Sunday, August 6th. Proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society. For more information, call 433-7266. The following program is a paid advertisement. The statements made do not necessarily reflect the opinion of KFTY Broadcasting Incorporated.
The following is a paid advertisement for Durashine, sponsored by the Media Group.
Once upon a time, waxing the family car was a great way to spend the afternoon. The whole afternoon. You know, wash it, dry it, buff it. Mom will even have time to make dinner while you get all that wax out of the grill work. Attaboy, keep at it. And at least when it's all done, you can watch the water beading up on the hood. Those beads equal protection, right? Wrong. In just a few minutes, those beads will dry into ugly water stains. They not only look bad, they actually put holes into today's modern paints, even with clear coats. We don't want to shatter any illusions or anything, but beading is bad. Hi there, I'm Jim Caldwell. Take a look at this car. It's gorgeous, clean, bright and shiny, but how long will it stay that way? What happens when it rains? Let's put a little water on there, let's simulate some rain and see what happens. You can see, the minute I put some rain on the hood of this car, look at the difference. What's happening on that side of the car is totally different from what's happening over here near me. Do you see the difference? Over here, you're seeing what you might expect, okay? The car is beading. Look at that, how the water's separating into beads. But over there, notice the water is sheeting right off of the car, all right? Acting totally different. That is a breakthrough product, folks. It's called Durashine. Now check out this time-lapse photography. In less than 5 minutes, the Durashine side is totally dry and shiny, but the other side still has water beads. You know that after a rainstorm, they dry up and harden into ugly stains. Less than 10 minutes after the rain, the side without Durashine is just full of dirty, abrasive water stains. But the side with Durashine looks gorgeous because Durashine does something brand new. It actually repels water right off the car, preventing water beads from ever happening in the first place. Now, what that means is that you don't have to dry your car every time you wash it. You know how much time that's going to save you? And it also means that every time it rains, it's like taking your car to the car wash. Folks, with Durashine, nature becomes your ally, not your enemy. And what you're about to see in the next half hour will change the entire way you shine and protect your car. If you're worried about rust in your chrome or in nicks and scratches, we'll show you how a quick coat of Durashine can end the threat of rust forever. How about acid rain? There's pollution in every part of the country, destroying the value of your car. Pure acid devours metal. Could you put a hand in there?
Well, not my hand.
What happens when this chemist sticks his hand right in it, protected only by Durashine? Then there's salt and road chemicals. They damage your car. Salt air takes away shine and luster, but Durashine stands up to salt. In fact, we'll show you what happens when Durashine goes head-to-head with the Atlantic Ocean. Finally, sun and ultraviolet rays, they fade, dull, and destroy your paint. They can even burn tiny holes into the finish where more damage will begin. Well, we're going to take a laser beam, one that slices through just about anything, and we'll slam that laser beam right into the car of an unsuspecting volunteer. What are you thinking right now? I'm thinking new paint job. Stay with us and see the future with the breakthrough protection of Durashine.
Try it, and you'll see the difference.
Well, my boss saw the difference.
I can definitely see the difference.
Real difference.
Dramatic difference, big time. It's like glass. If you look in it, it's like you're looking at the sky, because you see the reflection of the clouds.
And it dried nice, no streaks, no bubbles, no nothing. It's great. And you can maybe it speaks for itself. Look at this shine, look at the depth in here.
Yep. Durashine is a miracle product, but it was born as simply the solution to a problem. Imagine having to wash all these cars every few days. Well, that's exactly what new car dealers had to do because humidity, rain, and even the morning dew left water spots. Ugly, nasty water spots. So the dealers tried covering their cars in plastic sheets. That worked, but it took too much time, and it hid the shine. Then, a lucky break. The people who make Duralube, America's breakthrough engine treatment, asked the dealers to test a whole new technology for keeping cars bright, shiny, and protected. DuraShine. After 3 years, here's what those car dealers have to say.
And anything that makes it easier to sell a car, you don't have to explain and try to wax off water spots half the day. It makes it a lot easier to sell that car, and the car looks good on the lot.
It's a great product, it really is.
It's got to save the cleanup guys hours and hours.
I just wash it on there, let it dry, spray it off, let it dry on its own, and I'm gone.
No water spots, no buffing.
You know, we've been telling you that water beading is bad for your car. You know, we've shown you how rain or even the morning dew can cause ugly water stains, which can put pit marks in your finish. Yet we know this is the opposite of what we've been hearing for over 50 years. So what about it? Were your father and grandfather wrong when they told you beading is okay? No, that was yesterday. Today, car paints have changed. The environment has changed, but car waxes and polishes have stayed the same.
Beading was good when we were growing up. Paint systems, automotive paint systems have become softer because the EPA...
Softer?
Softer. Because the EPA has required manufacturers to remove lead pigments from the paints.
Water spots are made of one simple ingredient, dirt. When dirt is deposited by a water bead, it sticks like glue to today's softer paint. And then when the sun comes out, the dirt melts in, etching pit marks right through your paint. And that's just one way water beads damage your car. You ever tried to do this? Maybe you did it as a kid. You know, try to burn a hole in a piece of paper using the power of the sun and a magnifying glass. Well, guess what? Every time you let water bead up on your car, that's exactly what you're doing. Raindrops or even the morning dew can act like a lens when the sun comes out, focusing the light into little laser beams, burning tiny holes in your car's finish. So the next time you get a chance, just take a look at your car. You'll see the little holes and pit marks caused by water beads. DuraShine is the ounce of prevention that sheets away water before it can bead. And it's also the pound of cure for all beading dangers, especially acid rain.
As the water evaporates, the acid becomes more and more concentrated.
Right.
And that's what eats your paint.
Doug Eric is one of the chemists who developed DuraShine. We took him out of the lab and put him on the spot to show how DuraShine not only resists acid, it actually neutralizes it. The crowd got to choose which beaker of acid would go where, as DuraShine went head-to-head with the competition.
Now, hold on, let me see these. What is this? So this is...
That's a piece of metal ribbon or metal wire.
Okay.
Drop it in the end one
right
for the
over
turtle
here.
wax.
Get a close shot and see what happens, folks, and I'm going to go quickly away. Look at this.
You can see that the acid is eating that up very quickly. And you add your turtle wax.
A lot of turtle wax.
And you still have the same reaction.
Now, what if we had DuraShine? Boom. It stops. Let's try it on some other products here as well. Can you do the same thing with the other ones? You got enough metal?
Sure, I certainly do.
All right.
Okay.
So this is Rain Dance. I'll get ready with the DuraShine to come to the rescue, and this time I'll...
All right. There we go with Rain Dance. A lot of Rain Dance in there. Still eating away the metal.
It's rocking and rolling. Now this completely stops. We performed the test 2 more times, and each time DuraShine stopped the acid cold. The crowd was satisfied, but we weren't finished. But if that's so darn neutralized and so safe, could you put a hand in there?
Well, not my hand.
No?
Actually, you can. If you want to neutralize it, just make sure that it's good and neutral.
I mean, I don't want to ask you to hurt yourself, but I think people would like to know really how strong is DuraShine when it comes to
That's
really protecting
a real
against...
strong acid.
Yeah? Hopefully you've done this before to know that you're not going to hurt yourself.
There it is.
Yikes. Now that's what I call confidence. What do you think, sir?
You know, I was a little skeptical at first, but then all of a sudden, when you put your hands inside and just right from the acid, I can't believe it.
Ma'am?
It's great. Works great.
If it can protect your skin, it'll protect your car.
Most of the cars that are sold today are probably not resistant to acid rain.
Dr. Edward Jaffe developed the pigments that are probably in your car's paint. For over 37 years, his work has been utilized by all of the major car manufacturers. We asked him to evaluate DuraShine on an electron microscope.
I received panels that have been treated with acid rain or approximating acid rain. The leading wax on the red panel has shown some damage of the surface, whereas in the case of the DuraShine, there was virtually none. The white panel was grossly affected when treated with a commercial wax, but virtually unaffected when treated with DuraShine.
Without DuraShine, pit marks made by water beads will start small, but grow fast.
Water is unusual in that water, when it freezes, expands. And when it expands, it can cause additional cracks in a solid matrix. And the damage will be progressively worse.
You know you've got thousands of dollars invested in your car, and when the day comes to sell it or trade it in, you'll be glad it had DuraShine protection.
Here's the miracle. DuraShine actually repels water. Even when a car panel is underwater, DuraShine drives it away, like parting the Red Sea. That's why, with DuraShine, you'll never have to dry your car again.
Last night I had a job, it was raining, and our business is about appearance, and sometimes when it rains we have to dry it off to make sure there's not water spots when you pick up the next job. My boss saw the difference, and now he wants to invest in the product for all the limos.
Beading isn't where it's at anymore, it's more work, and this just sheets right off. It's absolutely incredible.
You know, it seems that since the beginning of time, we've all been told that water beading up on cars is a good thing. Well, I guess that means that the burden of proof is on us to show that the fact that we don't bead is even better. And what we've got here is a Star Wars type effect, folks. Turn on the beam. Folks, we got a laser beam in front of us.
That's a high-powered argon laser beam, the kind that slices through metal. Even at its lowest power setting, it made quick work of everything we could throw in front of it, including a 2-inch thick section of industrial polystyrene.
What about these? We have 2 pieces of impregnated surfaces, all right? On my left, this is a wax. Let's put this up here, lay it right in there, hold it steady, and look what happens. First of all, it burned right through, and you see that? Wax does not necessarily protect. What about this one? Here comes another one. This is polish. Hold that up there, look what happens. Boom, goes right through. Where's the protection we've all heard about? Maybe it's not there.
Of course, the real test is your car.
Okay, beam on. Beam off. Take a look at what's happened. We've slammed that, Doug, with that laser beam. Look at the harm it's caused. Would you want us to do that to your car, miss?
No.
No? What about you?
No way.
All right, I'd like to find somebody who's got the I got any volunteers out here? Someone said you might volunteer.
My car?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way.
With that laser?
Yeah. You got it? You got the nerve?
One quick blast?
I don't know how quick it'll be, but it'll be a blast for sure. All right, I'll reimburse you for any damage we might cause because it is a laser beam and who knows what's going to happen.
All right.
Fair enough?
Yeah, let's try it.
His car, a 1995 Pontiac Grand Prix. White, shiny, not a scratch on it.
Well, as you can see right behind me, Pat, the daredevil, is about ready to blast a laser beam right into the side of his Grand Prix here. First of all, let's confirm that we really do have it here. I'm going to put this... Go ahead, turn the beam on. See that? Folks, I think we have ourselves... Okay, stop it. Yeah, like I'm putting up my hand to stop it from hitting the car. That's going to help. Okay.
We tried shooting that again. You'll see what happened when the laser accidentally hit me for less than a second.
Ow! Ah!
Jim, I want a shot of this.
Hold it.
Burned a hole in his shirt.
After that, our volunteer tried to back out.
Oh, I'm starting to get a little nervous.
We're going to put a laser beam right on the side of your car. You ready for that?
I guess I have no choice.
All right, go ahead and turn that laser beam on. Okay, let's see. Notice it's going to hit it right now. I'm going to put a piece of paper up here right now so you guys will know. Guess what? That is a real laser beam. So let's let it hit and let's go and let's see what happens. What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking new paint job.
Let's see how long it can go. How long's that been? Let's turn it off. Turn it off. Beam off. Take a close look.
Holy, nothing.
Nothing? Nothing! Oh!
That's amazing. It really is. It's waiting for all this time is just the nerves kept beating up, but now it's like there was nothing there.
Would you like, are you willing to let it go some more?
Go for it.
How long was that? About 10 seconds? Go ahead, beam on. Get down there, put your glasses on, folks. Let me get mine on. Let's just see what happens here. Now look at how that's ricocheting right off the side of the car.
I can't believe it.
10 seconds.
That's amazing.
It's very, very... 15 seconds. We're hitting the laser... What do you think? Are we nuts? Are you nuts? Come on, let's turn it off. Beam off. All right, take a look.
Nothing.
Well, it works. What do you think?
That's unbelievable.
He's a fireman, folks. What do you think?
It's amazing. It's pretty remarkable, actually.
I mean, did you expect that to happen?
I thought it was going to burn a hole in the side of the car.
I think if it would stand up to a laser beam, it would stand up to the worst that the atmosphere could produce.
Now, you've been running lasers for how long, sir?
About 5-6 years.
What's your name?
Rich Citarella.
Rich, now, you've never put a laser beam against the side of a car?
Nope, never done that.
We did one into my shirt by accident.
I'm sorry.
Puncture.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I have a few shirts like that myself.
I'll send you the bill. But seriously, what do you think this means in terms of protecting the vehicle?
This is pretty good, I think, because, like I say, this is a lot more powerful than the sun in any given spot. And if it can stop this beam, the sun is like easy.
If you went through a rainstorm, what's the first thought in your mind? I either got to get out and dry it right now, or what?
Or water spots.
Yeah.
Big, ugly, nasty water spots. Durashine, the water just fell off, not one water spot in sight. They all ran away from it.
Were you surprised?
I was shocked.
I was skeptical also. That's why I did half my car with your product and half the car with another product, and I saw for a fact that it's easy, it's simple, it's quick, and it works.
Good stuff. We're going to get it.
Since the first car rolled off the line, waxes and polishes have promised protection by making water bead. But you know that every time it rains, those beads dry into dirty water stains that ruin the shine. And with today's softer lead-free paints and clear coats, those beads actually create pit marks in your finish. Pit marks that let water beads get under the paint, where they'll inevitably destroy the value of your car. But now there's Durashine, a revolutionary new technology that sheets water away, totally dry, protecting your car with a shine so new, it's patented. With Durashine, every time it rains, it's like taking your car to the car wash. That's why only Durashine can make this guarantee. You'll never have to wax, polish, or take your car to a car wash again. You'll never have to dry your car again. Any car, old or new. Only Durashine was tested for 3 years by new car dealers. Only Durashine can be applied in sun or shade, inside or outdoors. Only Durashine protects against acid rain, water stains, pit marks, and ultraviolet rays. And only Durashine stands up to a laser beam. And now, Durashine is yours for only $29.95. You get Durashine, the only patented finish protectant from the makers of Duralube, Durawash, the world's quickest shine replenisher, plus 2 Synther chamois applicators, all for only $29.95. Order now and you'll also receive the Durashine detailing kit. You get DuraShield to protect and restore vinyl, leather, plastic, and trim. Glass Shield to sheet away water from your car's windows, keeping them clear under virtually any conditions. And Fog Shield, the fog eliminator, a $50 value, yours for only $29.95. But wait, order now and we'll also include this pair of Blue Shield sunglasses. That's an additional $20 value, yours free. Look at all you're getting. Durashine, Durawash, the Durashine detailing kit, DuraShield, Glass Shield, and Fog Shield, the Synther chamois applicators, plus the Blue Shield sunglasses and the lifetime guarantee, all for only $29.95. Or order 2 kits right now and we'll include the new tapeless notepad, the Memo Minder. You say it, then play it. Its patented Velcro holder makes it great for directions.
I make a left onto Main Street.
And to remember where you park.
3B, row 4.
The Memo Minder, an additional $20 value, yours free when you order 2 kits.
To order Durashine, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-637-2224 or send a check or money order to Durashine, 300 McCann Street, Nashville, Tennessee, 37210. So call 1-800-637-2224 and order today.
You know, let's face it, none of us these days know what our car's made of. Clear coat, plasticized metal, scratch-resistant plastic. What about this flat black paint or this vinyl or... Folks, that's plastic down there. We don't know. You know, shining a car is not supposed to be brain surgery, and with Durashine, it's not. If you get Durashine on any of the surfaces I just mentioned, it's a good thing. We recommend Durashine in those situations. It's a great product, universal in its application. If you think that's the case with all of the other major brands out there, our competitors, think again, folks.
Turtle wax tells you to avoid non-metal surfaces. Now, on this car, that means you can't get any here on the rubber bumper or here on the plastic mirror mount. But be careful, you also can't get any here on the side molding strip or any of these molding strips, for that matter. And hey, be careful with the grill work. It'll take you forever to clean off any excess wax with a toothbrush. Now, how about rain dance? Uh-oh, look at the label. Keep it off this tire holder and don't let it touch the matte finish on the bracket. Then there's this molding again and the fiberglass and the mirror and, well, you get the picture. Now, how about this new product you've seen on TV? It's called touchless. You know where you can't apply touchless? You can't put it anywhere on any of these cars. All these cars were made in the last 3 to 5 years. They all have clear coats, and the touchless label clearly warns you not for use on new cars or any car with clear coat. It'll destroy it. So on all these cars, touchless is worthless. Why is this? It's because virtually all car waxes and polishes are the same. They contain petroleum distillates. Next time you're in the store, just look at the labels. It means they separate when frozen. They're ruined if you leave them in the car or garage on a frosty night. Although we did find you could still use them as lighter fluid. You wouldn't want to, though. They're poison with dangerous VOCs. In fact, with many of them, even breathing the vapors can be harmful or fatal. Not so with Durashine. Pour gobs of it on an open flame. It'll just put the fire out. Durashine is a friend to the environment. Biodegradable, non-flammable, non-toxic, and safe. Safe for you and safe for your entire car.
It went on easy, washed off easy, and it didn't get a white residue on bumpers.
You can apply it wet, or you can apply it dry.
It certainly goes on very easily, and especially being a black car, which can streak easily, and I don't see any streaks.
Then just hose it off. You're done.
There's no more elbow grease involved in polishing it. I just rubbed it on and took the hose, rinsed it off, and it shines better than the rest of the cars next to it.
The car dries itself.
It was easy. It wasn't hard. I didn't have to rub and put a lot of energy into it.
As you've seen, Durashine sheets water away, leaving no beads to dry into ugly abrasive water stains. And with one coat of Durashine, you'll never have to go to the car wash again. We've proven that over time. The 4th of July. Marching bands and parades with shiny cars. We knew we'd find folks who care about their car looking its very best, and we gave them a sample bottle of a totally new product, Durashine. And now it's October, late October. Fall is in the air. Frost has been hitting lately, and we've gathered all these people with their cars to find out what they think of Durashine and how it stood the test of time. What's your experience with it?
It's good because in the morning when it rains and when I got to my car the next day, there's no water spots or anything.
Yeah, I live in this town here, and we have like a hard water or a lot of sulfur in the water. When you wash your car, let it dry, these are the spots you get. You can see all the spots. Even when I rub, they're not coming out.
Now, you were skeptical when you first looked, weren't you?
Very skeptical.
Why
because I kind of thought that these cars were a setup here, because I don't know anybody that owns these cars, and I thought maybe that you put a product on there first, and then you use your product to show that it works. But no, the more I see it, it works. It looks good.
But not everyone there had seen Durashine do its thing. They were amazed at the dramatic difference from the moment the hose hit the hood. Look at this. Look at how that water's being repelled by Durashine. It's just running away from the Durashine. Sir, what do you think?
Well, you can definitely see this side looks a little, the color looks a little richer too.
I'm amazed.
Are you really?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, because my car, I got a light colored car, just like the white car, and spots come up real quickly, too. Even when I come out of a car wash, I got the spots, I got to go home, wipe it down, everything else.
Come on here, take a look. Look at the difference. Spots, you see them?
Yes.
Can you feel them? Put your hand down there. Feel that little bitty spot?
Yes, I can. They're nasty.
They're nasty, she says. You think that's nasty? How about salt and road chemicals? In many parts of the country, you can't avoid them. They're sprayed, spread, sometimes even thrown at your car.
Various salts, depending on the nature of the salt, they can be acidic, the salts themselves, and when acid, the probability is that they will act like acid rain and consequently cause some pitting.
And so, the challenge, prevent your car from pitting and rusting, even when scratches like these are exposed to road salt. Now, Doug left this X unprotected, but gave the D a quick coat of Durashine. He also put DuraShine on one of the bare metal panels, leaving the other without DuraShine protection. All 3 panels went into an accelerated weathering tester. In here, every enemy your car has: dangerous ultraviolet light, blistering heat, condensation and moisture, and we added a harsh salt solution. All told, it aged the metal in no time. Now, just take a look at the results. Without DuraShine protection, the X-shaped scratch is covered in rust. If it were a car, it'd go right to the scrap heap. But DuraShine protected the D-shaped scratch. Look, no rust at all. Now check out the bare metal panel, rusted from end to end. But the metal panel with DuraShine protection took the punishment. Would you look at that? It's still shining. But what about the fury of Mother Nature? What about the Atlantic Ocean? You try keeping a whole car door from washing out to sea. It isn't easy, but it did prove a point to those on hand. The X rusted in no time, but the DuraShine protected D shined on.
I was actually surprised to see that the X rusted and the D was perfectly fine. It's just amazing. I saw it with my own eyes, and DuraShine does work.
I knew it wouldn't rust. It doesn't rust in the lab. It won't rust on the road. Even if I put it in the ocean, it's not going to rust. DuraShine simply won't allow rust to form.
Since the first car rolled off the line, waxes and polishes have promised protection by making water bead. But you know that every time it rains, those beads dry into dirty water stains that ruin the shine. And with today's softer lead-free paints and clear coats, those beads actually create pit marks in your finish. Pit marks that let water beads get under the paint, where they'll inevitably destroy the value of your car. But now there's DuraShine, a revolutionary new technology that sheets water away, totally dry, protecting your car with a shine so new, it's patented. With DuraShine, every time it rains, it's like taking your car to the car wash. That's why only DuraShine can make this guarantee. You'll never have to wax, polish, or take your car to a car wash again. You'll never have to dry your car again. Any car, old or new. Only DuraShine was tested for 3 years by new car dealers. Only DuraShine can be applied in sun or shade, inside or outdoors. Only DuraShine protects against acid rain, water stains, pit marks, and ultraviolet rays. And only DuraShine stands up to a laser beam. And now, DuraShine is yours for only $29.95. You get DuraShine, the only patented finish protectant from the makers of DuraLube, DuraWash, the world's quickest shine replenisher, plus 2 Synther chamois applicators, all for only $29.95. Order now and you'll also receive the DuraShine detailing kit. You get DuraShield to protect and restore vinyl, leather, plastic, and trim. Glass Shield to sheet away water from your car's windows, keeping them clear under virtually any conditions. And Fog Shield, the fog eliminator, a $50 value, yours for only $29.95. But wait, order now and we'll also include this pair of Blue Shield sunglasses. That's an additional $20 value, yours free. Look at all you're getting. DuraShine, DuraWash, the DuraShine detailing kit, DuraShield, Glass Shield, and Fog Shield, the Synther chamois applicators, plus the Blue Shield sunglasses and the lifetime guarantee, all for only $29.95. Or order 2 kits right now and we'll include the new tapeless notepad, the Memo Minder. You say it, then play it. Its patented Velcro holder makes it great for directions.
I make a left onto Main Street.
And to remember where you park.
3B, row 4.
The Memo Minder, an additional $20 value, yours free when you order 2 kits.
To order DuraShine, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-637-2224 or send a check or money order to DuraShine, 300 McCann Street, Nashville, Tennessee, 37210. So call 1-800-637-2224 and order today.
I think it's great, and for no other reason from the money aspect. If a person uses this for the life of their car, when they go to trade that car in, that paint looks that much better, it's going to save them money, and everybody wants to save money.
The preceding program was a paid advertisement for DuraShine, sponsored by the Media Group.
Friday nights at 12:30 a.m. Discover the hidden treasures of the Napa Valley at the Napa Town and Country Fair, August 9th through 13th. A daily treasure hunt gives you the chance for thousands of dollars in prizes, even a pirate's trip to the Caribbean. There's wine tasting, grape stomping, rides, plus non-stop music and entertainment. For an additional fee, see Pam Tillis and the Smokin' Armadillos, PRCA Rodeo Action, and the Thunder of the Destruction Derby. Don't miss the hometown style and sweet sophistication of the Napa Town and Country Fair, August 9th through 13th.
Discover the hidden treasures of your Napa Town and Country Fair.
For 12 years, it's been the best-selling model. Now it's even better, faster, sleeker, more streamlined, with all the features you're looking for. It's America's original automotive magazine for television, and it's driving home everything you need to know about cars. Motor Week.
Sunday afternoon at 4. The following program is a paid advertisement.
Funny. It seemed like something right out of the Disneyland haunted house. Do you like haunted houses? They scare me. Before I go today, I want to leave this thought with you. I hope you went to the Imagination Gallery, and if you didn't, be sure to use your own imagination this summer. Remember, kids, keep on thinking neat thoughts, and I'll see you tomorrow.
The following program is a paid advertisement. The statements made do not necessarily reflect the opinion of KFTY Broadcasting Incorporated.